Have you ever done something so long that you completely forget the basics? Well, that happened to me last week on my last cruise. I forgot one of the most simple rules of cruising. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Lido, Loca. I'm your host, Tony, here with a big reminder that could help you out in your cruising adventures. And I'll just lay it out to you. There won't be any build-up. The biggest thing that you have to remember when you are cruising is just ask for stuff, right? It seems simple, but we forget it. Here's a case in point. Last week, we were on the Sky Princess, and we're doing our very first side-by-side. Do you know what a side-by-side is? Look, you probably know what a back-to-back is. That means you're on a cruise ship, the end of the cruise comes, and you're going to do that cruise again. You're going to do it back-to-back. But yesterday, I was on my very first side-by-side. We were cruising on Princess Cruise Line, but we were finishing up in Fort Lauderdale, and there was the beautiful Celebrity Apex, which I'm on right now, the beautiful Celebrity Apex in port, and it's like, well, why not go on that thing for a week? But if you know what cruising is like right now, you know that you got to have a COVID test. And so we were having some challenges. All right, we brought our home COVID tests. We certainly did that. We had the plan to sit in our cabin and do the at-home COVID test. But we were worried a little bit about the internet, the internet was fabulous on the Sky Princess, but worried about the internet, worried about whether we would lose our connections, how would we get our results, that kind of thing. But we were in Fort Lauderdale, and we knew we had some time between cruises. And there's also a great place, I think it's called the Doctor something. I don't know. I'll get the name for you. But you can go there and you can get your cruise test for $49, which is pretty reasonable, a lot cheaper than the airport. That was an option. And we were kind of sitting talking with the group of people that we were with going, what are we going to do? Should we do the test? Should we go to the doctor place? Whatever. And there was a guy in our group that also had a side-by-side, and his side-by-side was even more exotic. Shout out to our friend Mike. He was getting off the Sky Princess there in Fort Lauderdale, driving the hour down to Miami and getting on the Carnival Horizon. And about 2 days before our cruise was over, he's like, well, why don't you just let Princess test you before you leave? And I was like, well, why would Princess test us before we leave? I mean, we're not even going on another, cruise with Princess. And he's like, hey, man, they're doing it for me. I went to guest services and I said, I'm going on another cruise in a couple days. Could I get a test before I leave the cruise ship? And they said yes. And so, look, Carnival, Princess, they're in the same family. It made sense to me that they said yes, but I was just going to go, okay, we're just going to go with the testing options that we have. But this guy, Mike, and I love this guy, he was like, man, you got to go to customer service and you got to ask. Fortunately, we had the very charismatic and debonair Don Terrace also in that conversation, and he became our delegate to go to customer service and ask if we could get tested. So he went down to guest services along with our friend Mike, and when they came back, we had tests scheduled the very next day on the cruise ship to get tested so that we could have a test result to go on our next cruise. And it all went off without a hitch. The very next day, we went into the High Five Lounge. We got swab tested, and by the end of the day, we had a test result that said that it didn't say that we were negative. It just said that the virus was not detected. But that's the first time I'd seen that on a test. But virus not detected. We had those papers. We were able to get off. And let me tell you this: the side-by-side activity was pretty interesting. We got off of the Sky Princess yesterday about 8:30. We jumped into a taxi and said, "Take us to the nearest Starbucks." We couldn't get on this ship until 1 p.m. And so we were going to hang out at Starbucks. We were going to do some work. We went to the local Starbucks in Fort Lauderdale, and they were closed. They were closed on a Saturday. How was the Starbucks closed on a Saturday? I don't know why. So then we were standing outside the Starbucks. We took an Uber to the Embassy Suites where we hung out for just a few hours, and then we were able to get on this cruise ship. They accepted the test results. All is good. And this whole experience made me throw back to what I used to say years ago. If you want something on a cruise ship, just ask for it. You're on a magical vacation, if I can use that. Disney doesn't have a lock on magic. If you're on a magical vacation and if you find yourself lacking something, just ask for it. Whether it's in your cabin or whether it's at the main dining room or whether it's a test to go on your next cruise, if they can accommodate you, the cruise lines will accommodate you, because just like the saying, happy wife, happy life, there should be a cruising saying that says happy cruiser, happy something. I don't know. Can we come up with something like that? But it's amazing. It's a simple message, a message I just wanted to share with you today. Go on your next cruise and be nice about it. Obviously, we're not talking about this demanding or anything like that, but yeah, you need extra pillows. You need some ice in your room. You need that special dietary thing at dinner. All you really have to do is ask. And that's the message. Happy Sunday, everybody. Look, I didn't even say happy anything. Happy Sunday. It is the 20th of February 2022. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm in Nassau, Bahamas today. I'm in the rooftop garden area of the Celebrity Apex. A beautiful place during the day, a beautiful place at night. There are cruise ships everywhere. You see the funnel game happening over here. It's that cruise life, baby. I can't think of anything that's better. And you know what? Before I close out, let me follow my own advice. You did not receive because you did not ask. Let me ask you to join in to the Loca fam. Let me ask you to join in this great cruising family, and you can do that by subscribing. If you like staying up to date with everything that's going on in cruising, please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any of these episodes. There I asked, and please, if you want to help us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button with the notification bell. Thank you in advance. And look, I'll close out the show like this. Hit the like button. It's a lot of asking at the end. I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, you could show your support by hitting the like button. And unfortunately, if you do not hit the like button, I will be forced to punish you. And my punishment will be this. Every time you ask for something cool on a cruise ship or simple, like a glass of water, they're going to say no. So don't mess up your ability to get stuff by asking, by not hitting the like button. I'm asking, hit the like button. Thanks. This is Tony for Lido, Loca. I'm on location in Nassau, Bahamas. And until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.